that's where like 90-something% of all the fentanyl that's actually killing people is
Right.
coming into America.
Right.
Or you can just focus on the Sackler family. That's killed more Americans than anything else. They were responsible for the
Call
whole
them out.
opioid crisis, and we know that. Made billions of dollars, and we did nothing to them. So like, yeah, I mean, this is not about drugs, and he had just pardoned some like big narco drug trafficker right before that. So it's like it's just not true.
It's just a lie. It was a pretext to grab that guy and get that oil.
100%. Yeah, I mean,
because he knew he was going into Iran eventually.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they were allies. Yeah, it was 100%. It was all about oil. Yeah, natural resources. The drug thing had absolutely nothing to do with it. And then what did they do? They like charged the guy with firearms violations. You see the actual?
Right, I know.
Yeah,
They got his wife.
yeah, it's like, oh, you have illegal machine guns. It's like, dude, this is a foreign country. This is like a country. Yeah, you can have a full auto machine gun in his country. Like, what are you trying to enforce U.S. laws and enforce? Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, they kidnapped a president
and his wife.
Yo, that's wild.
Like, kidnapped the guy's wife. Like, how? Like on what? Like, we just don't look at this through the lens of, what if this happened to us? What if they did that to us? What if they took our president and his wife?
Yeah.
What if they bombed a U.S. children's school?
Right.
Like, imagine the outrage if they bombed a U.S. children's school, triple tapped it with precision-guided missiles.
Mm-hmm.
We would go fucking crazy.
It'd be like the new 9/11.
Yeah, it's crazy. We posted about that girls' school, and then I'm reading my comments. People are attacking us for reporting, so that's a lie. And I said, no, it's been verified at this point because we posted like 3 or 4 times. And then I see in the comments, our followers, they say, well, I hear Iran is keeping weapons inside of that school. Yeah. They use it as human shield. That's what Republicans were telling me to justify this nonsense.
It's so crazy. I mean, yeah. And you look at what Iran is doing. They're targeting military targets. You know, they're not hitting fucking children's schools and shit like that.
Right.
And if they finally start, targeting civilians, it's because their civilians have been targeted over and over and over again. So it's like this, and then they were bitching because they were using cluster munitions. Meanwhile, like, Israel's been using white phosphorus for fucking 20 years and cluster munitions. So like, yeah, the hypocrisy is something.
All right, what's up, guys?
Yeah, you
got
can't
fantastic
explain your way
flames
out of it. I mean,
coming up.
the thing is, the Trump supporters at this point, the only
Ten
people that
people,
are, like,
let's
still
go,
left
baby.
on the
Let's see if I can get
are
lucky.
just so
Get a Charizard.
Fox News, and they can't think
Hope you guys
for
having a good night.
And also,
Cold
this
for y'all.
rhetoric of like, oh, the fake news.
I'll get this out of the
it's
way
not
quick.
wrong. But the news has
Oh,
been
no,
total
come on.
bullshit, and they have absolutely reported like
Come on, Charizard.
But what they've done now is they've created this,
Nothing, no big
within the
deal.
Trump movement
Get
where,
right back to
like,
this. Hang on a
everything
second,
said
guys.
negative about him is Trump derangement syndrome and this, that. It's like, or you're a liberal if you say
Cam
it's
right
like,
here.
Right,
Fucked
they
up.
yeah, and I'm like the
Hello,
least
Pamela.
liberal guy, right? Like,
How you doing tonight?
Yeah, like, I was like a Trump supporter initially, but like, I actually have a brain and I can think for myself.
Right,
And I can see when somebody's lying to me. Like, I played poker for a living for 14 fucking years, right? Like, part of that job is determining whether or not somebody's full of shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? And this guy's just lying.
Welcome, guys. Just having fun watching
He's such a
TV.
pathological liar at this point. It's just crazy.
Bullshit
So
with some Pokemon.
that's my
Trying to get a
biggest
hit.
bitch. Like, that really, I mean, other than the fact that he's being just like completely controlled by Israel, we're getting dog walked.
It's cold. Where you at?
Absolutely no reason to be in. I mean, like, Iran was not a credible threat in any way,
You
shape, or
tired?
form. All of our intelligence said that. Joe Kent reported the
Me
same
too,
thing.
bro.
Like 18 different
Me
intelligence
too.
agencies said there were absolutely no credible threats.
You know what I'm right,
Yeah.
bro. I'm out here having fun
Well,
though.
of course, because they didn't have intercontinental ballistic missiles. They absolutely
Thanks
did not
for- oh,
have
yeah, I'm
nukes.
sure it's
They,
cool up there, yeah.
allowed all nuclear inspection. In fact, they had fought one 2004 saying that it was against their religion.
I've only been to Pennsylvania one time in my life, and I just drove through it.
So they
going to
killed the
New
guy
York.
that refused to use nukes. What they do, they killed him and his family, and they put his son in.
New York's
thinking
cool.
that's
Way
gonna
too
be
big of a
less
city, if you ask me.
Let's kill the guy saying he's not going to have nukes. And by the way, Israel's done this. They killed
Pennsylvania
the
sounds
negotiators
rich.
that agreed to never have nukes, and then they tried to kill the other negotiator that was trying to have peace. Israel doesn't want peace. That's like, no, they don't.
Hey, hit that
because
like
of
button
that,
if you don't mind, Pamela.
our
I'd
whole
appreciate it, and that
justification,
subscribe.
according to Trump, was we had to bomb them because Israel was going to. It's like, wait, this is a country that's receiving more foreign aid from us than any other country in the world, and they're telling us what they're going to do, and we don't have a say in that? And also, by the way, the crazy part is, of all 5 countries that we've given the most aid, they're number 1. And the other 4...
Thank y'all. Hope y'all have a good night.
All set boots on the ground for us when we've been in foreign conflicts. The only one that hasn't is Israel.
Guys have any opinions on this? I'd love to talk about it.
And refuse to even send troops to support us.
Right.
It's fucking crazy.
Right. And then Trump, like, we noticed that he's a pathological liar. Like, when he came on, that image of him depicted as Jesus. He came out and said he was a doctor.
Yo, that was wild.
This girl came out. Her name is Robert Gaines. She provided some constructive criticism, right, of the incident. Because she's Christian, and most Christians, I mean, you should have some type of constructive criticism for the president for depicting himself as Jesus. He came out and said towards Robert Gaines that I was never a big fan of her.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he says about everything.
Got Destin Rowers next.
Criticize him. You're dead to him.
Well, all of a sudden now you're a piece of shit. You never should have been appointed. Meanwhile, he's the one that appointed Joe Kent.
Right.
So like,
If I get
Joe
lucky.
Kent he was soft on this, and he was a shitty guy. It's like, okay, why'd you appoint him, idiot? It's like the moment somebody criticizes you, now all of a sudden all these bad things. Like, so
I ain't
they don't
ever pulled
criticize you,
shit
fine,
from
right?
fucking Destin
Because
Rivals, and I've opened so many fucking packs of Destin.
Oh, I see. You mean they can't take a joke?
Fucking
You don't mean the
like
Catholics, you
normal.
mean the fake news media. Not the Catholics loved it. I had nothing to do with it. Somebody made up a picture of me dressed like
Bullshit.
and they put it out on the internet.
I did pull Misty Sideck. I love that fucking card. But no SRs out of like a fucking 100 pack. That's fucking ridiculous, man.
But I know nothing about it.
Forgot about it. Sorry about
You
that.
can't make it up. I mean, it's just like at this point, I mean, you gotta be really fucking blunt. I think he's at the point where he's like, my base is so fucking stupid, and it doesn't even matter what I say. And if I say it, I just gotta keep saying it, and then it'll be true. That's where he's at. He's literally at the place of like, if I just say it enough, it'll be true.
Yeah.
People will assume it's true.
Well, I think
That's
we'll
wild.
get murdered in the midterms.
100%.
I don't think we're going to win in 2028.
No, the Democrats are gonna win that bullshit.
So that's one of the reasons why I'm running for office. Because I think that if I can
Go, Dan, you got my vote.
seat Randy fine. I think other people will be motivated. I think we'll get other people in office. I think we'll actually have a chance of getting a real president. And honestly, if we don't do it by 2028, we're
Oh, another Destin Rivals. I got my people in there. I didn't realize there was 6 of you. Fuck it, I'll take it.
Like, oh, we'll get the Democrats in and they'll fix everything. Or, oh, we
Got
just gotta
another
get
Destin
a
Rivals,
Republican. It's
see what
not
happens.
right or left. You know, it's funny, I did an interview with Joe Galloway the other day, and he
Country,
said,
yeah.
two cheeks of the same ass.
Month.
Yeah.
A rat.
That was the best. Yeah, I
Some
heard
kind of
you
other
were
rat.
the same
My dog.
rat.
Oh, I love fucking Houndour and Houndoom.
Much better now.
Houndoom is one of my
I
fucking
used to say,
favorite fights of mine.
different sides of the same coin, but
I like
chicks are the same.
I like two
That's
cheeks of the
perfect.
same
That's
ass.
Fucking nothing. Oh, dude, that's a dope ass
He was
dude,
one of
though.
he was one of the OGs
Nothing
of this,
though.
you know,
Damn,
they
that's
were
what I.
and he was
This shit's out here killing
a
me.
lot more vanilla than I am. Like,
Killing.
my stance. He really like toed the line and said all the right things, and they still fucking crucified him.
It's almost like we're in a cult.
In what?
It's almost feel like MAGA is a cult.
Oh, dude, 100%.
It's 100%. At this point, it is a
100%.
cult. It is whatever he says. And I think like Fuentes' audience is similar to that. It's like it doesn't matter if he's
What do you guys think about Fuentes?
Stalin or whatever. They're just like whatever he says.
Fucking wild.
It's a really weird mentality. Like I've always been since I was a young kid. Like I just kind of like wanted to do something different. Everybody's going left. I wanted to go right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wired wrong. Whatever. But like that just wasn't it
No, not again.
in me. And I'm not saying that as like a brag or a flex. It's just like I just don't understand the mentality of like, oh well, everybody's doing this, so I got to do this.
Yeah, right.
It's
Right.
but that's the way most people are wired.
Yeah.
You know, like you see at the
They
stock
need
market.
to live through somebody else.
Well, you see it in the stock market. It's like price drives thought. You know, it's like oh, everybody's doing this. Like, and I see it too with my social media. You know, it's like I don't really give a fuck about social media other than recently it's been very political. I guess not recently.
Got
the past
Phantasm
years,
coming up.
but I don't care about like the attention side of it. But when I do start
Thank you to
posting
the two of
and,
you over
everybody's
here.
talking about
God
me
bless you
and
guys.
doing interviews, and then it's like everybody's
Boy,
reaching
shit,
out
I
to
got
me. My
nothing to
fucking
do.
phone battery
Right,
dies.
work in
like
the
2
morning,
hours
which is
between all
cool
these
as
texts, you know, it's
fuck.
like, yeah, like people, they just can't help themselves. You know, it's like if you're popular, they want to be around you. They want to talk
Mellow
to you. You know?
weather.
And
Bro.
yeah, so I kind of stopped posting.
Gun starts with-
I didn't want all that
The fuck is
stuff.
happening, cousin?
But I think there's a lot of people that are really like starved for it, and attention
Yeah,
is
fucking
currency
dumpsters.
now, especially with all these podcasts and stuff. Like people really do monetize it.
That's not fun.
And I think there's a little bit of danger with that too. And I think
Wallows
you
past
see
what
that a
the
little bit with
hell?
Candace where it almost gets to the point where it's
What
like it's so
the hell?
sensationalist. It's like it's like something could be really crazy, but it doesn't matter because if it gets a lot of clicks, then it makes them money, right? And you see that with the media as well.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is then it kind of doesn't really matter. Like if you're right, if it's the right message, it's just if it gets clicks. And when you do stuff like that, then it's like you really do want to kind of like rage bait, say crazy, edgy things, you know, like, oh, Stalin was a great guy, or, you know, like Epstein wasn't bad, or whatever, because it gets you attention. And I think before, a lot of these people were used to getting attention by saying, you know, anything about Jewish supremacy or, you know, Zionism or even Israel, whatever, like that would be like, oh my God. But now that's kind of mainstream. It's a fucking TikTok trend. So they have to come up with things that generate like shock and awe because they're so used to getting that attention from shock and awe. I think a lot of these people get addicted to attention, and then also the attention is then directly tied to their bank account with how many views they get. So you create a situation where now all of a sudden people don't really care about the quality of their money. Exactly. They care about the attention. Really, like, it just boils down to attention. And when it really boils down to attention, you kind of have the Kanye effect where it's like a fucking 4-year-old like banging pots and pans, like, hey, look at me, you know, I'm a Nazi. Now I'm a fucking, you know, wearing a KKK thing, and, you know, now my wife's butt naked on the red. It's like, dude, like, you're like one of those famous guys in the world. You really need to do all this attention, like, you're not doing enough. Like, people will pay attention to you. Maybe, like, just do a song, bro, you know? I don't know, call me crazy.
I have 9 loose packs
Yeah,
I
it's
have.
weird. I feel like that's the world we're in right now. And you see that with a lot of these, like, streamers, too.
Oh, they're conservatives.
I'll take it better than nothing.
They just attack Muslims 24/7.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, what is it? David Harris Jr. You said that?
Yeah, I know.
What is his name? David Harris Jr.
I know David.
I do. I do. No, I went to dinner with him. I think it was like a couple years ago or whatever. Yeah.
Get a new phone.
And I have nothing against him. You know, I think a lot of these people really think that, you know, they've drank the Kool-Aid. They think Muslims are the problem. And I get it. You know, they look at the UK, they look at Europe, and it's like, oh, you know, every fucking 2 days. Like, oh, Muslim rapes a girl and then doesn't get in trouble.
What kind of vape do I got?
Oh, you know, Muslims are taking
I
over
actually
our
don't
country, this
vape.
and that. And then they try and like equate that to America, and it's like, that's not
I
happening in
smoke
America.
cigarettes. What?
And the reason
Do I have
that's
a vape
happening
laying
here
around
is
here?
because you fucking idiots are opening your
In
borders
Greece
and taking
somewhere? I have
people
no
in from
idea.
war-torn countries, and they're super poor. It's not because they're Muslim, right? Because Ethiopians
Sorry,
are
I'm a
causing
nerd.
as
I
many
don't
problems
vape.
as Somalians. You know, Ethiopia
I'm old.
is predominantly Christian. Somalia is, you know, mostly Muslim.
35. Is that old? What do you
It doesn't
think?
necessarily matter if it's an African poor country and you bring them into a European country and you don't punish them for rape. You're gonna have a bunch of fucking wild animals running around. Like, that's the bottom line, right? Like, you see people that are super poor, or you take them from war-torn countries, you know, like Syria, you know, Lebanon, whatever, and it's like now you take them into a country, and the U.S. has been paying for their family to get bombed via Israel. So they're gonna have some animosity. Not really gonna have a lot of allegiance to white people, because they're gonna look at them like, you know, you motherfuckers, and they're all backing Israel, right? Like all these UK's backing Israel, whatever. So they probably have animosity because of that too. So you bring them in, they have no allegiance,
I like
no
these.
money, they have no connection to the culture, and now
What do you smoke? Newport? Kings?
Fucking problems. It's not because they read the Quran. Like, you don't see any of those issues in the GCC, right? Like, GCC is all.
I used to fuck with Newport when I was younger.
No crime whatsoever. You can leave a Rolex on the hood of a fucking Ferrari, and it's going to be there in 2 weeks. So it's not a Muslim issue. It's a poverty issue. It's a lack of, you know, allegiance to the country. It's a border problem. And then you look at who's
Someone's all
pushing these
fucked up.
open
Sorry about
borders,
that.
and, you know, the people that are donating all these NGOs that are pushing for open borders, it's mostly Jews, and Charlie Kirk talked about
32. Hey, you're not that far off.
what did Charlie Kirk talk
We're
about
close.
before they killed him? He absolutely, unequivocally did not want Trump to go to war in Iran. And he started talking about the Jews that were pushing.
Hey, I'm
all
out
the
of
open borders.
fucking Pokemon though, dude. That was.
And then the last,
I won't pack left, but I can't
sent out
say
was that
it.
he's gonna have to abandon, you know,
Being stingy.
supporting Israel.
I'll hang out all night, though. I don't give a fuck. I'm not to work in the morning, though. If you want to hang out with me,
she hasn't said not one
we
word.
could be best
She's
friends.
such a fucking scumbag. I mean, she is like literally like the face of profiteering off somebody's debt. Like, she is the textbook definition of a grift.
Right.
It's like, dude, I mourned my cat for like 5 times as long as I mourned her husband.
Yo!
Like, dude,
That's
when
true.
I had to put down my cat, I was fucking devastated for that for like a month and a half. Bro, like, dude, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Like a week after her husband was like killed on national TV in a fucking crazy horrific way, she's like jumping up and down about.
When my cat died, I mourned for like a fucking month. I was devastated. And I'm the same way. My dog was. I had one of my dogs die. Luckily, I wasn't there, but I cried a little bit when he died. If I was there, I think I would have fucking lost my mind.
Like, the least she could do for his legacy is at least support his beliefs on
Yeah,
the Iran,
I
but
agree.
not like completely
I
turn
agree.
around what he built. He built Turning Point. So to now like point that whole base in the opposite direction as he felt with Iran, I think is super fucked up.
It's
She
fucked
was
up.
Fox News holding she was selling a book and she was wearing, I think, the Israeli pin, like a flag or something. Yeah. It's like, man, she's the direct opposite of Charlie.
I think she's a Mossad agent. I think she's a honeypot.
You think she was a beard for Charlie?
I don't know about that. I just think that these, super Zionist Jewish sporting women just seem to get themselves in relationships with like Kash Patel, Charlie Kirk, Monica Lewinsky, they just seem to be like disproportionately around all these people in positions of power. I mean, Alex Jones' wife is Jewish. Joe Rogan's wife is Jewish. It's like.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Joe, I didn't know that either. What the fuck? Everybody made a Jewish guy? That's crazy.
Theo that he was crazy. Oh, we need to
Right.
Well, you criticize Israel. We need to get you off those meds, boy. Come hang out with us. Yeah. Okay.
You know what's crazy? I ran my wife. I ran her DNA, her ancestry.
Check her out.
Checked out, and I said I knew it. She's got like 18% Jew in her.
Yeah.
You knew that. You knew what? I'm sorry. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about.
Spartacus actually has a lot more lineage to that. Those are actually kind of like, in my
Right, she
opinion,
was all right there, Israel, Palestine.
yeah, like I think the Ashkenazis are the big problem. Those are the Eastern Europeans that have no fucking tie to that land whatsoever, and those are all the ones that change their name.
Right.
If you want to make the argument about Khazars infiltrating their religion, and there's been a lot of different arguments about, satanic cults infiltrating the religion, hiding behind Jews, it would be the Ashkenazi. I mean, they got like blue eyes and blonde hair. Like they had a lot of them have no lineage whatsoever to that region, which is why they don't allow DNA testing. And so the Sephardic is actually
I had no idea.
more similar to the Palestinian.
Not that it fucking matters, but at the same time, like, what the fuck, man?
It starts to count until it's
I'm
like
starting to believe a whole lot of shit nowadays. Like, after all them files came out, man, what the fuck is happening in the world? Shit is crazy. We're in a fucking weird, interesting time in history. Like, truly.
Hey, so what inspired you to run for Congress in Florida?
Well, I was considering Nevada, and I kind of looked at it like a homework assignment that I had to do. This is like looming over my head, and I just pushed it off. I really didn't I don't want to be in fucking government, dude. I don't want to do this.
Bro, God bless you, dude.
But
Do
I
it.
hate Randy Fines
Do
so
it.
much, and he's such a scumbag.
I love you and Tom
so
Massey.
felt
Do
like
it. And the other guy,
let's see
Rokan,
him
that motherfucker's awesome,
and get
too.
in there. And I also, the Iran war was a big driving factor as well. Like, to me, that's such a fucking mistake. And we literally could be in World War III, and we had absolutely no upside. Going in, we had no upside. Like, they were not a threat to us whatsoever.
I think they flat out lied about that nuclear capability.
100%.
I think it's all made up of
They literally had a fatwa in 2004 saying it was against their religion to have a nuke or to
2 a.m.
use a
for
nuke,
you,
and they allowed
1 a.m. for
all
me.
the inspections.
Right. Yeah,
I'm in the
Trump
Midwest.
Oh, it's been 2 weeks away for 35 years. So yeah, like talk about the boy that cried wolf. Like how long can you fucking play that tune? Like
didn't Trump end that?
You can go to bed. You don't have to feel bad for me. I'm just chilling.
Their fucking facility, but yeah.
Yeah, he ended their inspection. Right. It was working fine under Obama and all the other Democrat presidents. Why did Trump come in and end it? I think because he wanted to eventually bomb them. Right.
Yeah, this was never about them having nukes. Like it was never about them having nukes. They allowed the nuclear inspections. They weren't trying to, illegally acquire nukes. If it really was about nukes, why the fuck didn't we attack North Korea?
Right. We already got them.
And they are the only country that doesn't allow inspections. And supposedly that guy's a super crazy guy and this and that. But why can't we attack him? Because he has nukes. So what message are we sending, right? Because we fucking killed Gaddafi, killed Saddam, all these people that agreed to not have the nukes and didn't have the nukes, and then the people.
It's the first time I'm actually doing
this.
this.
Right.
Figured fucking why not? Trying to get some more watch hours.
Fucking kill you.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't just kill Gaddafi. They sodomized him with fucking bayonets up his ass. I mean, it was a really horrific thing. And I was like, the U.S. did an airstrike on his fucking brigade. I mean, it was really terrible what happened to him. And he actually had Libya in a good way. Libya was doing really well. They had tons of resources. He was helping the people out.
Hey, thanks for
And
hanging
now,
out
you
with
know,
Pamela.
You could buy a slave there
My
for
new favorite
$300.
person.
So like that was a total disaster. You look at all the, you know, the topple the regime things that we've done. It's all been much worse for the country, much worse for the citizens, and it didn't do us any good at all.
It's crazy. Trump came out and said we're going to free Iran. We're going to make it wrong. Great. And you see all these people,
Two
all
weeks
these
later-
conservatives with that pom-pom.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, we're going to eliminate your whole fucking country. We're sure going to free you.
Yo, that's crazy.
People-
That's true. That's
conservatives,
fucking
people on
wild.
the right are not calling him out for his bullshit.
Dude, it's such bullshit. It's like, oh, we gotta free those Iranians.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, we had to kill all of them. Send them back to the Stone Age. We're gonna bomb their fucking children. We're gonna blow
Bro,
up their
you're the
bridges.
fucking
We
best.
gotta help them. You know, it's like, wait, what is it, motherfucker? And then this whole like lie of like, oh, 50,000 Iranian civilians were killed by the government. It was just such bullshit. You're telling me 50,000 fucking people died? That is a crazy amount. Like we just get kind of like numb to these numbers.
Right.
But if you had a picture of 50,000 dead bodies, it would blow your fucking mind.
Yeah,
that
people don't
blow
know what
my
that
mind.
looks like.
And you know why they don't know what it looks like? Because there's no fucking pictures because it didn't fucking happen.
Right.
Like, I'm
If
sure
it
the
did
government
happen.
killed some people,
Yeah.
but I can promise you it wasn't 50,000. And by the way, we know that they have Mossad agents there. They got 90 million people in that country. Almost everybody.
I got just one person here watching. I swear to God, I will do this every night if you come hang out with me, Pamela.
There's no fucking pictures of it. I mean, I've seen like a couple, a few body
It's
bags.
actually
whatever,
fun
but
for me. I'll get some more Pokemon cards tomorrow.
Crazy number of
Some more
bodies.
packs.
Yeah, it's a football stadium.
It's a fucking crazy amount. And you're telling me nobody took a
Dun,
photo of
dun,
that?
dun,
Because
dun.
I can promise you that would be all over Israeli TV. Never again. Look at what they're doing. Where's the outrage?
Right.
You've got to save the Iranian citizens.
Right.
The civilians are dying. Like, you'd hear all this. I mean, all the shit that they say, but like,
Yeah.
there would be pictures to back it up. There's
Yeah.
none.
Right. No evidence.
No videos, no pictures, no nothing. I mean, we're in like 2026. I'm pretty fucking sure like we can get. I mean, Canada has a cell phone now. It's like,
Right.
come on. Like, it's it's crazy. So
The lies are just so blatant. But
They
it
are.
It just seems like the MAGA base, they don't want to see it.
well,
Oh, it wasn't my cat. I had
the
a.
advantage that he has.
What I had was a little Shih Tzu that died, and he was about 13 years old.
So he's really
It was about time for him. He had like cancer of the mouth and whatnot. He was hurting, so
Oh, they're liberals. Oh,
it
they
was
have
time.
comprehension syndrome.
I was saying
Yeah, like these
I'm
words.
happy I wasn't there
It's
when they
not
put him
like
down
this.
because I think I would have fucking,
Like Trump
lost my
syndrome.
fucking mind, man. I got a big ass Rottweiler right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do when that motherfucker goes.
Right.
So what does that allow you to do?
He's already-
It shuts down
he's
all
gonna be
the
5 years
criticism.
soon.
It's Trump derangement syndrome. Oh, it's fake.
Well, actually, no.
So
He
they
just
give
turned
these
4. No,
idiots
he
these, like,
just turned 4.
Key rebuttal words,
Right.
and they don't have to face any like the facts or the argument or present any.
Oh, yeah?
It's anti-Semitism. Oh,
Yeah.
it's Trump
Bubblegum?
derangement
Oh,
syndrome.
fuck yeah, bubblegum.
This is all this bullshit.
It's
Yeah,
like-
exactly.
Give
It's
Bubblegum some love for me.
Hope use. Yeah, hope.
My Shih Tzu's name used to be Mickey.
It's a hoax. Yeah, it's a hoax. It's a hoax. It's blood libel. It's an anti-Semitic.
That motherfucker was awesome. I miss that dog. Now I'm all sad and shit. Oh, man.
Because they have no facts to argue with. They just shut it
I
down.
did it to myself.
The same tactics that the left use.
Bubblegum, that's
And
fucking
the media, Where
awesome.
do you think the left got that from? You know what I mean? Like, everybody like points to the left. All that stuff is given to them by the Jewish media. Like all those talking points, all that stuff, it's fed to them by the Jewish media because they control everything. I mean, if you look at like how many different companies are under Paramount, you know, you look at like there's like 5 or 6 companies that control almost all.
It'd be
the
cool as
media.
fuck if you
They're
could talk back to me.
all run by Jews, pretty much. Like there's like a couple. Like Rupert Murdoch is like the only
it.
one, and they always point to that.
Yeah.
You know, but the CEO of Fox was a Jew for a while. So like, you look at these, and it
You
doesn't
two
even
wives
matter.
fucking
It doesn't
awesome.
even matter because if he's a super Zionist and they're all
Right.
kind of on the same page and they're all pushing the same talking points, it doesn't matter
Excuse the
if every one
smoke.
of them isn't Jewish, right? Like
Excuse the
they're pushing the
smoke.
same message. So like, you know, I would actually, if I was a Jewish supremacist,
I'm opening
I
this
would rather
fucker. It's
have
one
some
Phantasm
Christian
Flames. I
office
bet you there's
that
nothing
was
in there anyways.
evangelical, that I had blackmail him talking to 12-year-olds than I ever would any Jew. I don't care if it's my
See what the
brother.
fuck happened.
Because the
Probably don't want to code card.
evangelical
Who the
that
fuck cares about
fuck a
that code
4-year-old
card?
boy or whatever, he's gonna do everything
I
I tell
bet
him
you
to do.
it's
Right? And especially the guy
fucking
that
nothing.
thinks
What
that
did I
Jews are the
say?
chosen people. He's actually
Dang,
Jews,
that's
but
no
that's
fun.
bullshit. This guy does it, right? He's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh, well,
So
that's
it
last
doesn't
pack.
always have to be Jewish people. And, and so that's kind of where the whole Zionist thing comes in. And, obviously Zionism is a big problem. But I think the overarching problem is Jewish supremacy, and you see that.
Your life is so broken. I'm just happy to be here. Sorry, not myself. Nah, don't say that. Don't do that. Nah, you gotta live happy. You gotta pursue happiness. That's my fucking goal in life right now. I'm trying to pursue happiness. Fucking by all means. You need to be happy, Pamela. I don't like that, man.
I do not believe in the divinity of Jesus. I also believe here.
Start off.
That was
I'm a Jew.
kind of
That
a
means
fucking
that I
weird
do
thing
not
for
believe
me
in
to
the
say,
divinity
but
of
fix
Jesus.
it. You gotta fix it. You gotta be happy.
As
That
an
is
Orthodox
fucking
Jew,
key.
that Judaism is not the only
Whatever
path
broke
to
you,
heaven.
man, like,
Judaism as a
get
religion
through
is
it.
not exclusive.
Please get
And as
through it.
long as people who are not Jewish follow 7
You're gonna
basic
take hits in
Noahide
life,
laws,
fucking
this includes Christians and Muslims.
sadness
They too
and fucking
have a
depression
share in
and
the
fucking
world to
misery will
come.
follow
Those
you
7
everywhere,
basic
so you gotta
laws are
pursue
things
happiness.
like no blasphemy, don't commit sexual sins, set up a court of law, make sure that
How
you're
many
not eating
Pokemon cards
flesh
do
of
I have?
living animals, stuff like that.
I have
I'm
no
a Jew.
fucking idea.
Bring your
So fucking many.
You can go to heaven too if you serve the Jew.
I've lost count.
Blasphemy, but meanwhile,
I just got back into it
Jesus
about,
Christ, it was basically
I don't know, like
what
6,
was
7
it,
months ago.
Carpenter that was killed for his trouble.
Last year. Actually, yeah, I used to collect when I was a child and quit on that, so.
Okay, do not worship any idols. Place
I'm
your
back at
belief and trust in God.
And who's an idol to them, though?
Jesus, exactly.
Yeah, so we can't worship him.
Yeah.
In other words, do not blaspheme his name. Respect God and praise him.
You like Pokemon cards? Do you have any Pokemon cards?
We're not talking about divinity of Christ.
You're gonna have a little problem with number 3.
I don't know. You got some. Hey, come back. Come back to me.
Bring it back up, you know, man. Number 4, do not have forbidden relations. God has defined. They the ones came up with the transgenderism.
Well, that's just
I have no idea how to fucking send anything to any subscribers. I gotta figure that shit out. Subscribe. I would definitely get a hold of you somehow.
That's crazy. Who takes meat from a living animal and eat it?
Yeah, I mean, and it says avoid cruelty. Meanwhile,
I don't know if you feel cool, like,
familiar with, they have a,
Blasting your email on here. I don't know if anybody was gonna see it or if you could delete it right away, but I can write down your email. I'll send you a bunch of
And
shit.
they literally have to
I don't
have
give a
people
fuck.
like policing this because they throw a bunch of like people's cats and dogs, like their pets, in the fires. Yeah, look it up. It's it's a part of. They have like all these things because it's happened so much. They have like all these animal rights activists that like come out and try
Well,
to make sure there's no cats or dogs around because the Jews will throw them in the
The
fire.
fuck I was gonna say is,
Yeah, it's pretty.
I used to fucking throw around fucking first edition Charizards, man. That was wild, man. 5th grade, I remember that shit. But that and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, man. I have not one fucking single card of that shit left. And I spoke to my mom about it, and she was like, "Nah, we got rid of that shit." I was like, "Motherfucker, those cards are worth what? Some of those cards are worth as much as fucking my house, goddamn."
Well, did you guys ever see that
That's
holiday where they like,
crazy.
sacrifice the chickens?
Yeah,
Yeah, you showed me that, yeah.
No, but if you look up this one though,
The hell they doing with
have,
the chickens?
like, all these, like I said,
Leave them
rights
chickens
activists
alone.
Come out and they, give all these warnings about like lock your pets up or whatever, because they've had so many instances of people throwing like live pets. Yeah, there you go.
Bro, Blue Eyes White Dragon, that was my fucking shit, man.
Wow.
Dark Magician and fucking, oh man. I can't even remember what that motherfucker's name was, but it was a character where you had to get like 5 cards or 6 cards or some shit like that to put them together. Shit was so cool. I miss being a kid, bro. We ain't have none of this technology when we were kids. Hey, you're 32, you're close as fuck to me too. That's awesome.
It's also calling on the public to be vigilant in order to prevent.
Dragon 20, is that your, I have no idea, is that the email maybe?
Yeah, the things Trump gets away with and the things.
Oh, I never remember Blue Eyes White Dragon 20
It's
S10s.
unbelievable. I just
$20 tins. My dumb ass. Is that an email? I'm retarded, I'm sorry, Pam. Pamela, sorry. I got friendly. Pam, like we're best friends and shit.
It's like, what are they doing? Because to me, I've never. I mean, obviously, like I said.
Yeah, I got my dumb ass fucking had to read it like 3 times over to fucking understand, because I'm
When you
fucking
have-
stupid. I
I mean, we
apologize.
had the same thing when we let in super poor immigrants coming here through Mexico.
Man, I
Like,
miss
they're
being
not
a kid.
fucking, Mexico's like
It sucks being an
99%
adult.
cap.
No, what's going on with the internet? Oh, my connection's good. Can you hear me okay? Is everything good on your side? I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm trying to reset this. Maybe not. What the fuck? Dang, I don't like it when there's no noise in the background. I need some background noise. It's all creepy in the garage. What's going on? What's going on? Try to reset this again. Ba. Plugging off. Plugging off.